Get ready to explore the mind-blowing mysteries of the universe, because today we're diving into 30 insane facts about aliens. From mind-boggling possibilities to theories that could change everything we thought we knew about extraterrestrial life. We're here to make you rethink everything. Hold on to your seat, because this isn't just about UFOs. It's about the truth that might be closer than you think. Welcome to Chelder, where we explore the most fascinating, wild, and out-of-this-world facts you'll ever hear. Fact number 1. The universe is big. Really big. Scientists estimate there are over 100 billion galaxies in the observable universe, each containing billions of stars and even more planets. The odds of Earth being the only planet with life are incredibly small, but the vastness of space raises a haunting question. If there are so many planets out there, why haven't we made contact yet? Statistically, it's not unreasonable to think that alien life might be out there somewhere, perhaps lurking on a distant planet just waiting to make their first move, or more likely, abducting cows and playing pranks on humanity from afar. Fact number 2. UFO sightings are ancient. Reports of unidentified flying objects, UFOs, have been recorded throughout history, with accounts stretching as far back as ancient civilizations. The Sumerians described strange flying craft in their writings, and biblical texts talk about mysterious chariots of fire descending from the sky. Even in ancient cave paintings, there are depictions of unusual disc-shaped objects hovering above human figures. This has led some to wonder if extraterrestrials have been visiting Earth for millennia, perhaps even influencing the course of human history, whether as benevolent teachers or cosmic pranksters. Fact number 3. The Fermi paradox will break your brain. Enrico Fermi, the renowned physicist, famously asked, "Where is everybody?" The Fermi paradox explores the contradiction between the high probability of extraterrestrial civilizations existing somewhere in the universe and the apparent lack of any contact or evidence. With billions of stars and even more planets in the Milky Way alone, where are all the aliens? They could be avoiding us, watching us like a reality show, or perhaps they've already visited and we missed them because we're too busy binge-watching Netflix. The paradox remains unsolved, and some researchers even believe there might be a vast cosmic conspiracy to keep us in the dark. Because, let's face it, aliens could probably do a better job at keeping secrets than most governments. Fact number 4. The Drake equation is your new favorite math problem that in the 1960s. Dr. Frank Drake developed an equation to estimate the number of technologically advanced civilizations in our galaxy. The Drake equation takes into account factors like the number of stars with planets, the likelihood of planets developing life, and the possibility that life evolves into intelligent beings capable of communication. While the equation is filled with unknown variables, it's still widely used by scientists to fuel the search for extraterrestrial life. But considering how many people have trouble with algebra, can we really expect to solve a universal equation and find aliens in our lifetime? Fact number 5. The WOW signal is still unexplained. In 1977, astronomer Jerry Emmon detected a strong, unusual radio signal coming from the constellation Sagittarius. It lasted about 72 seconds, and it was so extraordinary that he wrote WOW in the margin of his data sheet. Despite repeated attempts, scientists have been unable to replicate the signal or explain its source. Some believe it might have been an alien message, while others think it was just space debris, but it remains one of the most intriguing mysteries in the search for extraterrestrial life. Maybe aliens are just sending us their mixtape, and we're too clueless to decode it. Fact number 6. The search for life goes underground. If alien life does exist, it might not be the intelligent, walking around in spacesuits type we expect. It could be microbial life, thriving in extreme conditions, such as the frozen subsurface oceans of moons like Europa, Jupiter's moon, or Enceladus, Saturn's moon. These moons may have liquid water beneath their icy crusts, which is essential for life as we know it. So, if we're ever visited by little green microbes instead of big-brained aliens, don't say we weren't warned. Maybe they're just waiting for a decent Wi-Fi connection before they introduce themselves. Fact number 7. Aliens might be watching us right now. If aliens are out there, chances are they've already found us. In fact, SETI Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence uses powerful radio telescopes to listen for signals from alien civilizations. While no definite signals have been detected yet, it's possible that aliens have already intercepted our broadcasts or are monitoring us through advanced technology. If they're not already watching us, maybe they're just too busy observing other civilizations. Let's face it, we probably wouldn't be that high on their list either if they had access to more interesting planets. Or maybe they're waiting for us to get our act together before they make contact. So no pressure. Fact number 8. The Great Silence. Aliens and the Galactic Zoo Hypothesis. The Galactic Zoo Hypothesis suggests that extraterrestrial civilizations might know about us, but are purposely avoiding direct contact, much like we avoid interfering with wildlife in a zoo. According to this theory, the reason we haven't heard from aliens is that they view Earth as a kind of experimental site or natural reserve. Perhaps they're monitoring our development, just like scientists studying a newly discovered species, without giving us any assistance or revealing their presence. It's a terrifying thought. Aliens could be out there, watching us screw things up without so much as a cosmic intervention. Maybe they're just waiting for us to evolve out of the Stone Age before saying hello. Fact number 9. There could be alien microbes on Mars. Mars has been a focus of space exploration for years, and some scientists believe the planet could harbor microbial life. Evidence of ancient water flows and organic molecules in Martian soil suggests that life might have existed there in the past. But some argue that microbial life could still be lurking beneath the surface of Mars, waiting for its chance to be discovered. Just imagine how much cooler those red desert landscapes would seem if we knew tiny Martians were hanging out beneath our feet, minding their own business. Maybe they're waiting for us to get a little less curious before making an appearance. Fact number 10. They could be using the Greys as a disguise. The iconic image of alien beings with large heads, gray skin, and big black eyes, known as the Greys, has been ingrained in popular culture. But what if these aliens aren't actually alien at all? What if they're simply using the Greys as a disguise to blend in or hide their true appearance from us? After all, we've only just begun to explore the outer reaches of the universe. And there could be extraterrestrial species with forms so bizarre that the gray alien look is just a cover-up for the real weirdos out there. Consider this. They may not even have bodies, just a consciousness floating around in space, communicating through telepathy. Mind-bending, right? Fact number 11. Aliens might have visited Earth in prehistory. The idea that ancient civilizations might have encountered extraterrestrial visitors has been popularized in books, documentaries, and even movies. Some believe that advanced alien technology could have been misinterpreted by ancient cultures as divine power. Perhaps pyramids, stone circles, and other massive structures were influenced by extraterrestrial visitors, or even constructed with the help of alien technology. After all, with no cranes, bulldozers, or advanced tools at their disposal, how else could the ancient Egyptians, Mayans, and others have achieved such architectural feats? Maybe they just had really good space engineers on their side. Fact number 12. Could aliens be time travelers? What if aliens aren't just from other planets, but also from other times? The idea that extraterrestrials could be from the future has been suggested by some thinkers. They hypothesize that advanced civilizations from the future might have developed technology that allows them to travel through time or communicate with the past. These time aliens could be monitoring our early technological development, ensuring we don't mess things up too much. Perhaps they're just waiting for us to catch up to their level of sophistication, but for now, they prefer to remain incognito. Who knows? Maybe one day, we'll all have time machines in our backyard, and aliens will become our future neighbors. Fact number 13. Aliens may have mastered the art of invisibility. Could aliens be hiding in plain sight by using advanced cloaking technologies? Some scientists have speculated that extraterrestrial civilizations might have developed the ability to bend light around themselves, rendering them invisible to our instruments. Essentially, they could be right under our noses without us even noticing. In fact, maybe you've already walked past an alien or two on your daily commute and had no idea. Of course, this would require technology far beyond anything we have on Earth. But hey, if they're smart enough to travel across galaxies, invisibility might be one of their more practical skills. Next time you lose your keys, just remember, Maybe an alien borrowed them. Fact number 14. We might already be listening to aliens' radio signals. Every now and then, radio telescopes pick up mysterious signals from deep space. While most of these are dismissed as natural phenomena like pulsars or quasars, some researchers argue that they could be signals from extraterrestrial civilizations. The idea is that if aliens are trying to communicate with us, they might be using radio waves, which can travel vast distances across the cosmos. So, that weird static you sometimes hear when tuning your radio, it might not be a technical issue. It could be an alien saying, "Hey Earth, can you hear us?" If we only had the right frequency, we'd be able to catch their cosmic radio show. Fact number 15. Aliens could be so advanced we can't even recognize them, that it's possible that extraterrestrial life could be so advanced that we wouldn't even be able to recognize them as life. Imagine trying to explain a human to an ant. Our brains are just not equipped to comprehend a being that doesn't fit into our understanding of biology. Perhaps aliens have evolved into entirely non-physical forms or developed technologies that make them appear completely invisible to our senses. In fact, they might be using forms of communication like telepathy or quantum entanglement that we have yet to discover. So, if aliens ever do show up, we might not even realize it's happening until they've already given us a gift of hyper-advanced technology and left. Fact number 16. Aliens could be living among us already. What if aliens have been living on Earth for years, undetected by our primitive methods of identification? Some conspiracy theories suggest that extraterrestrials have already infiltrated human society. They might be shape-shifting or using advanced technology to blend in with us, observing our behavior like tourists watching a wildlife documentary. Think about it. How often do you run into that one strange person who seems to know a little too much about the universe, yet never quite fits in? Could they be an alien in disguise? Of course, there's no solid evidence, but if aliens wanted to be sneaky, this would be the way to do it. Fact number 17. Alien abductions might be real, sort of. Thousands of people around the world claim to have been abducted by aliens, often reporting similar experiences: bright lights, strange experiments, and the sensation of floating. While skeptics argue that these experiences can be explained by psychological factors or sleep paralysis, some researchers think that there could be something more to these stories. Maybe aliens are conducting experiments on humans, trying to study us up close. Or perhaps they're just really into human anatomy and can't resist poking around. Either way, if you're planning to take a midnight stroll, you might want to check the sky just in case. Fact number 18. The Kardashev Scale and Advanced Aliens. The Kardashev Scale is a hypothetical measure of a civilization's technological advancement based on how much energy it can harness. It has 3 types: Type 1 planetary, Type 2 stellar, and Type 3 galactic. If aliens exist, they could be at a Type 2 or Type 3 level, meaning they could harness the energy of entire stars or even whole galaxies. If they've mastered such technologies, we may be entirely out of their league, like ants trying to outsmart humans. But let's face it, a civilization that can move entire planets for fun would probably find humans pretty cute, even if we're still stuck figuring out how to use our phones without dropping them in the toilet. Fact number 19. Alien life might not be carbon-based. All known life on Earth is carbon-based, but when searching for extraterrestrial life, scientists typically look for carbon as the building block of life. However, it's entirely possible that alien life forms could be silicon-based or use some other element entirely. In fact, some researchers have theorized that aliens could be liquid-based creatures, surviving in environments much harsher than anything we could imagine. These life forms might be able to exist in places like sulfuric acid lakes on Venus or extremely cold gas giants like Neptune. They might even be able to live in the vacuum of space, making our planet seem like a tropical paradise in comparison. Fact number 20. The Great Filter could be stopping us from meeting aliens. The Great Filter is a theoretical explanation for why we haven't encountered alien civilizations despite the vastness of space. According to this theory, the universe may be full of intelligent life, but something is preventing most civilizations from surviving long enough to make contact. It could be that technological civilizations tend to self-destruct before they develop interstellar travel, or maybe there's some other obstacle, like alien predators or a universal law that says advanced civilizations must go extinct. If we do ever make contact with an alien civilization, it could be a sign that we've made it past the Great Filter. Or it could be that the aliens are just waiting for us to catch up and avoid our own doom. Fact number 21. Aliens might use our planet for experimentation. Ever wondered if Earth is more than just a random rock floating in space? Some theorists believe that aliens could be using our planet as a laboratory experiment, carefully observing our species' development and testing out different scenarios. From the beginning of our civilization, we've experienced strange events that seem to come out of nowhere. Could these be alien interventions in our history? Perhaps they've been playing with our DNA, introducing random evolutionary changes to see how we adapt. Imagine aliens sitting back with popcorn, watching us fumble our way through the history of the world. If that's the case, we might just be part of an intergalactic reality show. Fact number 22. Some aliens could be extremely tiny. When we think of aliens, we usually imagine massive, intimidating creatures. But what if they're actually super small, like microscopic in size? There could be entire civilizations of aliens living in the microscopic world, existing in the cells of plants, animals, or even human bodies. These microscopic extraterrestrials might be studying us without our knowledge, conducting their own version of field research. It's possible that, to them, humans are just big, walking germs. So, if you've ever felt like someone was watching you from the inside, it might not just be your imagination. There could be a whole colony of tiny aliens keeping tabs on you. Fact number 23. Aliens could have already colonized other planets. While we're still waiting to make contact with extraterrestrials, some believe that aliens have already colonized other planets and are simply waiting for humanity to catch up. These alien civilizations may have mastered interstellar travel and are living in distant galaxies or moons, completely hidden from our view. Imagine waking up one day to find that we've been living next door to aliens all along and didn't even know it. The question isn't whether aliens exist. It's whether we've been looking in the wrong direction. In the vastness of space, it's quite possible they're just waiting for us to figure out how to send a decent interplanetary text message before they officially introduce themselves. Fact number 24. The Fermi paradox is still unsolved point. One of the greatest mysteries in the search for extraterrestrial life is the Fermi paradox. If the universe is so vast and filled with potential habitable planets, why haven't we encountered any aliens? We've been scanning the stars for decades, but no alien signals or visitors have appeared. Some theories suggest that intelligent life may be incredibly rare or that advanced civilizations deliberately avoid contact with us. Other explanations point to the possibility that aliens have already visited Earth, but they are either so advanced or so different from us that we didn't even recognize them. Or maybe, just maybe, they're just sitting back, wondering why we're not answering their calls. Hey Earth, you've got Wi-Fi now, right? Fact number 25. Aliens could have already contacted us in the past, that it's possible that aliens have already made contact with humanity, but in ancient times. Some historians and archaeologists believe that early civilizations may have encountered extraterrestrials and been influenced by their knowledge, technologies, or even their beliefs. Ancient texts and artifacts from civilizations like the Sumerians and Egyptians often reference gods or beings that came from the sky, leading some to believe that these gods were actually aliens. Whether they imparted advanced technology or simply observed our early cultures, it's a tantalizing thought. Maybe we're not as isolated as we think. Our ancestors might have been chatting with extraterrestrials while we were still figuring out how to make fire. Fact number 26. Aliens might be more interested in our oceans, that we've spent decades searching the skies for signs of alien life. But what if the aliens are actually looking down? Our planet's oceans are a vast, mysterious expanse that covers about 70% of the Earth's surface. Yet we've explored less than 5% of it. With so much of Earth's life and resources hidden beneath the waves, it's possible that aliens might find our oceans more interesting than our land-dwelling species. Perhaps they've been observing us through underwater technologies or even interacting with deep-sea creatures, leading to mysterious sightings of unidentified submerged objects. Who knows? The Navy might already know the truth about underwater alien life, but hasn't yet let us in on the secret. Fact number 27. Aliens could be observing us through our own technology. Imagine an alien civilization that's not even bothering to visit Earth physically. They're simply watching us through our own devices. With technology advancing rapidly, it's entirely possible that extraterrestrials have developed the ability to hack into our communication networks or monitor our digital interactions. In fact, they could be following us on social media, listening to our conversations, and watching us stream Netflix. Every time you click on a cat video, you could be unknowingly entertaining an alien audience. So next time you post something online, remember, it's not just your friends who might be watching. You might have some alien followers too. Fact number 28. Aliens might be using quantum communication. If aliens have advanced enough technology, they could be communicating with each other through quantum entanglement, a phenomenon that allows particles to be linked together in such a way that information can be exchanged instantaneously, no matter the distance. This means that they might not need traditional radio signals to communicate. They could be telepathically connected across light years of space. In fact, if we ever do manage to decipher alien signals, they might seem completely incomprehensible at first because they're using communication methods far beyond our current understanding. It's like trying to listen to a song with headphones, but only hearing static. Aliens could be sending us messages in a language we're not even aware of yet. Fact number 29. The universe may be full of alien artifacts. What if alien civilizations have been leaving artifacts throughout the universe, like cosmic breadcrumbs, to guide us to their existence? These artifacts could be anything from ancient space probes to massive structures that we haven't yet discovered. Some researchers believe that if we start looking more carefully at the objects in deep space, we might find evidence of alien craftsmanship. A spaceship wreck, an alien space station, or even some kind of cosmic billboard that says, "Welcome to the neighborhood." The universe is vast, and it's entirely possible that we've simply missed the clues left behind by advanced beings who were once here. Fact number 30. Aliens could be watching us from a parallel universe. What if aliens exist in a parallel universe and are simply observing us from a dimension we can't perceive? According to the theory of multiverses, there are an infinite number of parallel universes, each with different versions of reality. In this scenario, extraterrestrials might not exist in our universe at all. They could be from a different dimension altogether, using interdimensional technology to study us. They might be walking through walls, observing us without us ever knowing. So if you ever feel like you're being watched, it's possible that there's a whole group of aliens just peeking into our universe from theirs, wondering when we'll finally figure it out. Well, there you have it. 30 insane facts about aliens that could change the way you look at the stars. Who knows? Maybe we're not alone after all. If this video got you thinking, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending facts. And as always, keep your eyes on the skies because you never know who might be watching. Thanks for tuning in to Chelder, and until next time, stay curious.